Hey, welcome everyone. Another week begins. How are you? Rango first in the room. Welcome, man. Yeah. We've got one thing left. Kind of a big thing. It is cool. It is Monday. It is good. C-Star, happy Monday. Jay and Rango is cool, all right. How are you doing today, C-Star? How are you, Rango? Anyone else out there lurking? Hope you're all having a good Monday. I know that's tough sometimes. Mondays being Mondays and all that. I'm scrambled already. I've been out. I got back 15 minutes ago. Was out seeing a client up in the foothills and ran into a bunch of detours and dead ends on the way home. I made 3 U-turns on the way home, trying to get home from that client, so I'm a little scrambled. I just stuffed my face, ate half a burger, but I got me a strawberry milkshake. Yeah. Rango, biology test was very difficult, but you just need an average grade. You're gonna get it, right? Right? You just need that passing grade. So yeah, I'm pretty good. A little scrambled. I'm not sure I'm settled. The food has probably not made it down to my stomach yet. Tired, but not too bad. C-Star. Hopefully this week's not going to be quite as busy for you as last week. Shall we jump back in? So, do you remember where we were at? Where we were at on Saturday? Rango, you think so? 2 more bio tests? Wow, how 2? Why do you have 2 more biology tests? Why not a single one? Time to channel your inner Dova. Oh yes. Usroda, indeed. Wombat! What's up, Wombat? Happy Monday. Can we really say that? Does Happy Monday work? Is that a thing? 3 biology and 3 chemistry tests. 33% grade for each. Right on. Well, it sounds like you've got things under control. Hey, Manny. Hey, Gudjum. What's up, everyone? Welcome. Annie, 3rd time worked. Chat wouldn't connect. I wonder why. I wonder. Rango, you usually go with fucking Monday. I don't think you're the only one. So, yeah. Hey, we cracked, we actually leveled up a little bit, didn't we? We cracked 100. For what that's worth. Put a few points into Vigor and Dex over the past couple streams. I think we finished the main game at 90-something, and in Ariandel we took it up to 95, and then gone a few more levels here in Ringed City. And on Saturday, we defeated Gale. Brilliant fight. Brilliant fight. I think we spent a little more than 2 hours on it. Thanks to lighters, I'm sitting on this huge stack of embers. I went through about 20 embers in that fight. And plenty left for our last fight, because as I said, we have one piece of unfinished business. Not sure which side of the elevator our unfinished business is on. There it is. Which side has the statues? Not that side. This side. Appreciate all your help finding this yesterday. I never would have. I wasn't looking for any hidden passages in a Dark Souls game behind a statue. So I never would have figured that out. What do you think of our Firekeeper getup? Probably not the best outfit for what's in store for us. So, what did you all get from the conferences this weekend? Anybody excited? For the Xbox One X? Any of the games we've heard about? Is anything new coming out from today yet? Annie Suche, are you in the market for an Xbox X? I liked how We Are Woo wrote it. I don't know if that's a developing name or he just pulled it out, but Xbox? Xbox looked like a good shorthand for that. Am I in the market for an Xbox? No idea, man. Not necessarily. Maybe yes, maybe no. No, Gudgeon, I didn't figure out your riddle. You know why? Because I am not savvy with the lore. You said above Gwyn. But, could you explain your riddle? Could you explain your riddle so that maybe it makes sense? Gudgeon gave me a riddle the other day for where I would go to find our quarry. But, no, I didn't even begin. I just don't have that much of a grasp on the lore and the settings. Things might look familiar to me, but I don't look at them and go, oh, this is where we fought so-and-so. Oh, this was that place. I just don't have that level of recognition in the Souls games. I just can't do that. So I wasn't able to decipher your riddle. Rango, the only cool thing from today you've seen is Battlegrounds updates. That looked pretty cool. Gudgeon, Evil Within 2. I saw mention of that. Still kind of dreading going back to the first one, but I said we'd do it. Wombat, Bethesda, and Devolver didn't say anything interesting to you, so you didn't bother with the rest of it. So be it. Rango, you knew it was a stretch, but you were hoping for an a new Elder Scrolls announcement. Yeah, you set yourself up for disappointment there, man. Manny, you want Forza 7? Anthem looks interesting. Battlefront 2 if the campaign doesn't suck. You like Microsoft's conference, though? Hey, Densa. Wolfenstein. Yeah, new Wolfenstein. Assassin's Creed. And you thought the BioWare game Anthem looked pretty interesting. I saw the Saturday's. I saw Saturday's trailer. Is there new footage from yesterday? From Sunday's conference? Dishonored 2 DLC trailer. Is that really DLC? Isn't that supposed to be standalone? Rango, don't get your hopes up for that either. You're putting your money on big things. Elder Scrolls 6 and Last of Us 2. I'd be surprised if we got anything juicy for Last of Us 2. It'd be nice. I would love it. You know I would love it. I just don't expect it. Manny, maybe this will be the first Assassin's Creed that doesn't give you motion sickness. Let's hope so. Hope so. Rango, I will let you hope. I'll even hope with you. Oh, hi! I knew I put my dragon somewhere. He's a big sucker. Ow. He didn't like being called that, huh? this guy on Saturday and took one crack at him. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I'm not saying I made a lot of progress. But I lived more than a few minutes. I was able to see some of his vicious moves and attacks. Alright, Gudgeon, let's see. Above Gwyn, the statue of Gwyn. The dragons can be found, the hidden path above Gwyn's statue. How was that Gwyn's statue? Wasn't the statue blocking the hidden passage identical to the other statues around the room? We can go look at those statues, but aren't they... I thought they were just like Black Knight statues. Hey, Darth, what's up? How you doing? See, these statues all look the same. Go down the elevator and Gwyn can be found. See, that's the thing with riddles. Okay. In your mind, you knew where Gwyn was, right? Bottom of the elevator, there's a Gwyn statue. Let's go look. I don't even think I would recognize it as a Gwyn statue. Survive that drop? We're gonna find out.
I bet y'all drinking that wine too, and
Crash!
smoking them tweeds and everything.
Is it
Windows
live?
closed, all half off your ass. What the hell's going on today?
Is that Gwyn? Okay, because I've fought Gwyn, but I couldn't recognize Gwyn from the statue. Sorry to say. Hate to disappoint the Dark Souls lore masters, but I don't look at that and go, oh my god, that's a statue of Gwyn. Whoosh. All right, Crash. This time, you've got it live. I know it's no fun trying to catch up on VODs and then trying to talk and no one's answering. So, cheers, man. It's live. We are live. And I would not have recognized that. It's all, no, Gudgeon, it's not. It's mine. I just don't know the lore well enough to do anything with that. Uh-oh. Alright, I may as well heal up instead of burning a flask. What's up, lighters? The other one is the pygmy. What do you mean the other one? Which is the pygmy? Pygmy what? So let's take some straight runs at Midir. I'm just gonna mess around, try and learn some of his attacks. I'm not gonna Ember, I'm not gonna use buffs, weapon buffs. I'm just gonna have some straight fights and plenty of deaths while I try to absorb a little bit about his attacks. The statue with Gwyn, the one kneeling. Oh, okay. The one kneeling. Is the pygmy, huh? What's, because it looked like just another damned soul. What's the significance of the pygmy that I either don't know or don't recall? So you know what was disappointing, Rango? I saw that the Little Nightmares DLC is, not going to be out for a while. You can order it now, but it's not actually out. It's available for sale, not available for play. It's a nice thought, though. I don't think we're gonna get this done in an hour. Something tells me. Lots to learn, lots to learn. Yeah, Rango, you can now buy it, but it's not actually released yet. I saw that one yesterday. Should have seen that coming. Skin Teen was doing some Dark Souls lore geek outs. You caught some of that. Wombat, I didn't know you watched Skin Teen. I didn't know you watched Jade at all. I haven't seen any of her streams in quite a while, but I've still subbed to her channel. I had that's where I got timed out. That was my first time I ever spoke up on Twitch. I got timed out. That was her channel. She was playing Telltale's Walking Dead and did something that I thought was good and made a comment of approval that was apparently a spoiler, and I got myself timed out in her channel for saying she chose wisely. I keep going to the far side. She had some VODs up of Lore Geeks. Wow, it must have been fun. I don't think I've ever seen her play any Dark Souls. Exodus, there you go, Darth. Metro Exodus. All I saw was some stills. I didn't catch that till late last night. I haven't watched any of the conferences. I saw a few trailers for things, but I am glad they're making a new Metro game. And we still have to do another playthrough sometime. I think I owe you all a vodka playthrough. We'll be drinking with Artyom next time we go through the Metro series. We might even crank the difficulty up. What was it? Is it Ranger? Is that what they call it? Yeah! Danish Rayman, welcome. How are you doing? Just a reminder for everyone getting here, even though... Brilliant. Even though we've done the rest of the DLC, the blind rules still apply. So no tips or backseating for this fight. Of course, no spoilers about mechanics. We may reach a point where I decide we should co-op this, or we could co-op this. But if that happens, it's going to be in a few hours. We've got 6 hours on the schedule today, and since I didn't quite settle on what we're going to be doing the rest of the week, we talked about jumping back to The Witcher for a day here and a day there. We're going to do that. We're going to play Witcher tomorrow. We're going to get back to our no-HUD playthrough for a day. And if we do get this done early enough today, we'll play some Witcher today after we finish this. So that said, we're going to be here a while. I'm going to take breaks, 5-minute breaks on the hour, and we'll probably be fighting this guy for hours. Hours. And if I crack, I'll crack and we'll do co-op. Is it a... What's the question, Rango? Is it a main spoilers playthrough? Or is it other stuff? Could you rephrase the question? There you go, Rayman. Super secret tip. Hit him while trying not to get hit. Big secret is don't die. Learn to win, Jay. There's your secret. Densa, I have a sneaking... Oh, sorry. Mixed Densas and Manny's comments. Many, I think that's a real possibility. That Anthem might be strictly multiplayer, always online. It does seem they kind of want to merge some of the Mass Effect pedigree with the Destiny model. I guess we'll know more soon. It does kind of seem like that. Oh, you're asking about Witcher. You're asking about Witcher. I don't know. We might do some main story stuff. We might go to Skellige tomorrow. It's very possible there'll be Witcher story spoilers. I can't say. I don't know. Yeah, Lighters, I'm going to have to check it out. That's what Darth was bringing up, the new Metro title. I'm going to have to check it out. A little more after the stream. So, what do we have? We've got... I'm not saying he'll always open with that move, but he does seem to spit a straight blast of fire. Pretty straight compared to some of his sweeping attacks. Is this the one that goes white? No. Okay. We got lots of moves to learn. Maybe I should just try avoiding him for a few minutes. Let's not even try to attack. Let's just see about avoiding. All right, that one spills out, then it goes white. He goes up and then sweeps across. So I gotta be ready to roll under that or be close enough to him by that point. That fire, that breath of fire goes underneath him. If you're standing under him when he does that, he will engulf you in flames. Famous Misery! Happy Monday! If that can be said, then I shall say it. He does those charging attacks. And at least some of those charging attacks are very straight. I mean, he does a charge and then he's done. Some of them seem to be charge and then swipe and slash. That was 2 bites, and now he's going to fire, if that's the same attack chain. 2 swipes and fire. There was another straight attack. Oh, nice! Square with the claw. There's your tail. He hasn't brought his tail out in a few. That's a pretty wide spread. I was pretty far away from him when that fire hit me. I was almost out. And that's one of his longer chains. Misery Monday can be a fine thing, huh? The one that goes white hot and he goes straight up and then he pans it across. But if you're close enough to him, you can already be underneath it when he sweeps that beam. Okay, yes, I should probably move when he does that. All right, he leaps back. There's that really long chain. Fire breath, swipes, tail whipping around, moving across the map. I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through the fight, he completely changes his attacks. So that's a good one for getting in for some attacks. Came down faster than I thought. Oh, this chat hit. A little different. It's like 4 or 5 swipes followed by a lot of fire right underneath him. That goes white hot. Up and then across. And you could be in there for some attacks. and then a little dive chomp. This is the one that's going to end in fire, right? Underneath him. Yep. This is good. This whole not attacking thing. It works. I mean, it helps. That's going to go white hot. And then sweep across. Get in for some attacks. I'm actually going to keep doing this until I die. I'm not going to attack him during this round. Just getting a feel for what he does. And now comes fire underneath. So get the hell out of there. Okay. Senpai AJ. Welcome back, AJ. How are you doing? I don't like that. There might be something left-right directional there. Because I was unable to run far enough to the right. I think that happened twice. If I can identify that particular burst of flame next time, I'll try to remember to run left. This is going white hot. And then sweep! Yeah, sorry, smack the mic. Isn't that a thing, Densa? Dragons in Dark Souls have always been good. I know Skyrim dragons are, of a different sort. That would be awesome! Oh, if we could just avoid it for a couple hours and have it die from exhaustion. That would be great. So obviously there's a lot of fire. I don't think what I'm wearing has a lot of fire resist. Although physical damage is at least as much of a thing. Forgetting his white hot laser beam. Getting caught in the fire is probably not going to be the biggest issue, so fire resist may not matter as much as physical resist. Thinking out loud here, this is all rhetorical questioning. I wonder what he is weak to. If he's weak to anything, I wonder what he's weak to. So we could try experimenting with some different stuff. I have a lot of gold pine resin, fair bit of gold pine resin, and some pale pine resin, rotten. And play around with some of that. Fun fact, every last boss from the Souls series is a dragon. Isn't that kind of variable based on order you take things in? Especially if it's an optional, like this. I should start remembering to send the elevator back up. No, I can't send it back up because I'm not riding it to the bottom. Never mind. We're gonna have to call the elevator every time. Crash was saying something to me yesterday about something I might try, a respec I might try. I'll tell you up front, I'm not really, I don't really want a respec. I don't know what that is, Crash, that you had in mind to try a different build. I'm curious. I think I'd like to know, but I don't really plan to do that. I think I'd like to stick with this. Did you see that the Switch edition of Skyrim? You're going to be able to get the Master Sword and Link's outfit. It's off to a great start. I also may end up closing chat during this fight. If I can't help myself and I keep reading chat and responding to stuff, whip his tail, but it wasn't when I thought he was going to do it. White hot. And sweet. But I'm not really close enough for an attack chain. When he goes up like that, the fire's coming underneath. And rolling is not fast enough. I mean, I can't get away with those rolls. I need to actually run. Get out from under his body when he does that. Okay, that'll be white hot. And if I had just waited 1 second longer, instead of walking into those flames, I would have been in a great spot. Tail could whip around here. There it is. Alright, I should be running here. Too late. If I had started running sooner, I could have gotten out from under that fire. I was not running. Okay. Whoa! Hey now. Oh, the tail swipes are great. Yes, Darth, they are. Tail. Oh, that tail! It's not that he doesn't telegraph that, I just timed it badly. I knew he was gonna charge. What's up, Matthew? Welcome. How you doing, Matthew? There goes the tail. This is why I would end up closing chat. I can't help myself. Can't help myself. Yeah, AJ, thank you for hold back on the tips. Thank you. How's it going with this boss, Jay? Well, we just started. We haven't been here long. I spent one round not attacking him, just watching his moves. Senpai, AJ, all of them except the dragon. We finished off Gale on Saturday and had already done the rest. So yeah, taking my time, learning the moves. We're gonna be here for hours, very likely for hours. You're really gonna want to tell me what works and what doesn't, but please don't. Gale was fantastic. That was a great fight. His moveset was excellent. Nothing even remotely cheap. Great animations, good strong attacks, nice and fast, but very learnable. I thought the Gale fight was one of the better fights in the series. I don't know what my favorite is. I can't tell you if that's my favorite, but it was a good one. All right, let's check some damage numbers. Let's see what my first, second, third swings do. And then compare it to Gold Pine Resin lightning damage. I wasn't looking, though. I'm supposed to be looking at the damage numbers. All right, let me try that again. 148, 296, 444. If I had started running instead of that first roll and walk, I would have gotten out of that fire. Lightning, what level are you? 101? 101? So we should have plenty. Hello! Shit! I didn't mean to ember, actually. I wasn't looking at what was on the bar. Okay. So be it. I wanted to get more info on lightning damage. How you doing, Simpika? Hope you're well. Barely any. All right, the lightning wore off there at the end, but what I think I saw was not much of a bonus from lightning damage. not the best time to attack. Because that tail, he could just whip that tail around if I stay there attacking after that move. Alright, this one will go white hot. No, I'm not in the right place. Okay, missed my good window for attack. Here comes fire. And I should have started running just a little sooner. I'll try a different damage type next round. I walked right into that one. Experimenting a little. I think I'll do better to back off during those. He's gonna sweep from his right. That one, even though I know it's coming, the timing of it gets me pretty good. So far. Yeah, what was that? What was the rumor about? Didn't I hear something? People were saying that Dark Souls 4, which was not supposed to be a thing, might actually end up being a thing. What are we supposed to make of that? His big flurry shouldn't have been anywhere near. Don't kick him, he's a fucking dragon. Stop. Man, I can barely kick anything when I want to, and there I go kicking a dragon. Not my finest hour. Already? Okay. Yes, no more Estus. That's right, Matthew. I don't expect to win this time. But remember, I think we're going to be here for hours. And everything up until the point where we do defeat Midir, everything else is just a learning experience. And that means running out of Estus. And then doing it again. And doing it again. There's no reason to give up. We're gonna fight until we die. Stop trying to kick the dragon! Shit! Ah, yes. That's the one I wanted to try running left. But I'm gonna have to get started a little sooner. Yes, sadly you will die for sure. On the upside, I live, I die, I live again. Darth, what are you talking about? Phantom whale? Leaks? What? Woo! Entropic! What's up, brother? Greetings, Jay and chat. How you doing? That was good. I like... It's nice when you can be patient and relatively calm about something as crazy as fighting a 4-story dragon. Size of an aircraft carrier. Yes, can you see stats? So, AJ, we probably got to... I think we got to around soul level 90 something during the main game. And in Ariandel, we took it to 95. And so far in Ring City, we've taken it another 6 levels to 101. Dex, Endurance, and Vigor. Using a plus 10 washing pole. I have a bunch of slabs. If we wanted to upgrade another weapon to plus 10, we can do that. Forgot all about that. Apparently I'm a knight. Darth, apparently there have been some leaks that the new From Software IP is called Phantom Whale. Same guy who leaked Project Beast before Bloodborne was announced? Okay, I'm intrigued. I like the sound of that. Let's change a few things up. Lightning, gold pine resin didn't seem to do too much. Let's play around with pale pine resin this time. Using the +3 Ring of Favor, Clothing Tree, and Steel Protection, and then an Estus Ring. I don't know how much of a boost that gives us, so we could swap it out. I have to use this bow. I might actually... we'd get pretty damn close to that 30%. And I know there's plenty of debate in chat as to whether or not there was a difference at 30%. Bat rolls over 70, regular rolls under 70, but Procyon looked it up. Even though there was disagreement as to whether or not there was a difference under 30%, it would appear there is. There is still a difference under 30. So we could get close to that, but not quite. We're still just above 30. Oh well. I've got a ring that could change that if I don't want the boost from Estus. But I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. I mean, I might roll a greater distance or slightly faster, but anyways, rambling, babbling. You know that thing I do. Farron Greatsword is a nice dex weapon. Farron Greatsword. I need to see if I even have that. We're talking about greatswords. I do not appear to have the Farron Greatsword. Is that a boss weapon? You need to convert a boss soul for the Farron Greatsword? Yes, it's from the Abyss Watchers. Do I even still have their souls? I do not. So I must have popped that soul. Must have eaten that soul. Just for the fun of playing it, Matthew. If you enjoy playing the game once, you might enjoy playing it twice. If you enjoy playing it twice, maybe you'd enjoy playing it 7 times. And as for the differences and the difficulty scaling up, if you enjoy playing a game that challenges you like Dark Souls, maybe you want a little more challenge, and then a little more challenge, and then a little more challenge. So that's all. What for? Because you like the game and you want to keep playing it. And instead of it being exactly the same, you can at least get a little more out of it. We're playing it 50 times. All right, let's see. Okay, that one's going white hot. No, I didn't mean to roll! Oh, God, okay. That's better. That's better. Pale Pine Resin, magic damage. Much better than plain damage, and much better than lightning damage. Stop kicking the dragon! I'm getting hit by that. Made it to the wall. Not a good place to be. Right then. Tail whip. And then sweep from his left. And his tail's gonna whip around at some point, so this isn't a good place to be. He didn't whip his tail around. Comes. Nope. Oh yeah, it's this big flurry. This big angry 5-part flurry. Running to the left works much better for that. I don't know what to call that fire attack, but... He psychs me out with that every time. I know he's gonna do it. I know he's gonna do it, and he gets me every time with that. Stop kicking dragons! I should have been running, and I got lucky. His tail's high. Okay, he's back. Comes in. right, we got him halfway. First time. Oh, yeah, he definitely changes. Shit. That's a good run. Yeah. Halfway. Halfway. Let me jump back a little bit in chat, see what I might have missed. Just catching up. AJ, Midir, and Gale have about the same health, but it feels like Midir has more. Could be. Densa Midir has way more. I can't tell myself. Was anyone here when Antonok was directing Jay into the Firelink Tower when Patches trapped him? What about it? Crash, what about it? We did go back and talk to Patches, and then we ended up killing Patches. And now somewhere in here I've got Patches' ashes. Patches' ashes. Umbral ash. Oh, umbral ash. I did not ever turn this in. Huh. Let's see what new item she's got. Let's go turn it in. Yep, I did. We got the Estus shard. And what the heck did what did the birdie say this time? Instead of give me silky, give me smooth, it was like pump-a-rump. What was his pump-a-rump? Dragoon, what's up? Cheers. You made it.
Ah, well met, Ashen One.
Oh, Pickle Pea. Yes,
I
that
may
one.
be of
Pickle
service.
Pea.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully
It's also break
warm.
time, so if you want to take a break, I'm going to take a break.
Almost as if it had lived
just a minute
mere
here.
moments ago. Oh, forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an Ashen One such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
But she's saying she's sure that I wouldn't have just killed someone for these ashes I'm giving her. Could that be what she's saying? 5 minutes. It's gonna be about a 5-minute break. Yeah, under my PT's recommendation, I'm gonna take short breaks every hour instead of every 90 minutes or 2 hours I've done in the past. Does anyone know? Feel free to answer. Question for anyone who wants to answer. What new items have appeared thanks to Patches' ashes? Oh wow, she even sells a slab, just in case you didn't have one. The milkshake's really good. Yeah, Sea Star, it's really good. She's really good at kicking. The lap armor? The lap armor? Stuff, it's not alphabetized, is it? Orion. Airlink armor. So much good stuff. I don't mean stats, I just mean this game is so full of cool stuff. Carla's. Anthus. What would be this lap armor? What is lap armor? don't know. I don't know why you have it. I don't know. All I know is we just turned in the ash. Patches, ashes. Yeah, it's Wombat. The 360 and 1 controllers are natively supported, and then PlayStation 4 controllers. Steam might have added support for it, but not too long ago you had to use an extra piece of software to map the PS4 controller stuff, to wrap the PS4 controller stuff into X input so that it would look like a 360 controller. So what's that, AJ? You killed Patches at the Ringed City and got it. I don't know. I didn't kill Patches in the Ringed City, though. We killed Patches here at Firelink Shrine, if that makes any difference.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
See, I wanted to buy more pale pine resin.
Oh,
Let me just check real quick what I could get for some of these boss souls. Ranging from 3 up to 20,000. We may as well pop this. Sell this. And
I am assuming
buy a few. We are woo. It's a neat owl. Is that a Mr. Rogers? No, it's not. Why everything's so small on this screen? And I need glasses if I want to keep reading off of this. Welcome, man. How you doing? You must still be at work.
Ashen
Okay.
One.
Let me take my first 5-minute break. 6-hour stream, so we're gonna have 5-minute breaks. Crash, basically Patches is the best for buying coins so you can increase your luck while farming. Grab onion armor for next playthrough. Yeah, DS4 Windows, Matthew, is the software I was thinking of, and it works fine and it's pretty easy. Alright, what are we gonna listen to? What are you gonna listen to? How about Ornstein and Smaug and Gwendolyn? Be just over 5 minutes. And the ampersand shows weird. When the title of the song goes scrolling across the bottom of the screen, it's gonna look messed up. Well, Crash, since we killed Patches and took his ashes and gave his ashes to the vendor, you said other than that, Patches does not give you much. But did we figure out, since I didn't see the armor AJ was talking about, did we figure out what is new on the vendor now that I've given Patches Umbral Ash? I'm gonna go break for 5-6 minutes. I'll be back. And I'll meet you back here. Cheers.